a very big and pivotal Game 5 from Exhibition Stadium here in Toronto. Tonight's game, the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays from Exhibition Stadium here in Toronto. Toronto won the first two games, as you're going to see here. They won the first two games very close, 2-1 and 1-0. The last two games, Chicago has come back 4-1, and they led 6-2, blew the lead, and came back and won 8-6. So right now it is a very pivotal Game 3. Lamar Hoyt will go for the White Sox, and Matt Williams will go for the Toronto Blue Jays. The White Sox and Blue Jays from Exhibition Stadium coming up next. So here is Matt Williams, first time pitching. He's 6'1", 200 pounds, age 23. And this is pivotal because they got two games in Chicago, games 6 and 7. And the winner here will have to only win one of those two games. And if it's Toronto, as Rudy Law will start off, if Toronto gets on it and they win today, then they can have two chances to try and win the last game. That'll be on the ground. It'll be fair. They pick it up. They throw to first. He's safe. And Rudy Law gets on. He just bunts it down, and Law will get on. But that's the biggest thing. One pitch, one hit. And Law with his... what a speed. Home to first in almost 4 seconds. That's a 30-yard dash in 3.9. So here comes Tony Bernazard. That's what I'm saying. If Toronto wins today, Chicago gets two games at home. That's how big game number 4 was. As Bernazard will be up here. If Chicago wins, then all they have to do is win 1 out of 2 at home. Now, the home team has not won any games yet, as Bernazard is 1 for 5 with an RBI. They throw to first and Law is safe. Bernazard, he'll be down low 2-1. Matt Williams, what pressure he's under to try and get the first 3 innings, 3 donuts on the scoreboard for Chicago. That'll be to left field. And underneath, it's caught 1 out, and he was going to second on that. He goes all the way back to first on the catch, and there's going to be 1 out. So Law, Bernazard, and Fisk now will be batting third. Kittle fourth, Lazinski fifth. Baines, Pachorik, then Fletcher and Law. Law is at 0.91. They have a 2.72 average this postseason. So here comes Carlton Fisk now. Fisk with a runner on first with 1 out, and inside ball 1. Kind of a slower lineup for windup for Matt Williams. And Fisk is hitting 250. 1 ball, no strikes, with 1 out here in the first. Outside 2-0. Last game he was 1 for 4 and he had a single. Rudy Law is on first. So Matt Williams, I'm wondering, are they going to go back to first? They will. So it'll be 2-0 with 1 out. And get used to this. Hardest ticket to get in Toronto. 2-0, there he goes. And they throw to second. He's easily in there. It is a slow windup by Matt Williams. He has a very, very slow windup. Look at that. And Rudy Law just went. So Carlton Fisk, it'll be 3-0 to him. I wouldn't be surprised if Rudy Law took third. High, and that's a strike. So if you're Williams, you don't want to put 2 on with 1 out. Fisk gets a slower runner, so you might get double play here. Ball will go back to first. They throw to short to first. 2 outs. Ball goes back to second. Sorry. He didn't go to third, and Carlton Fisk grounds out. All they need is a base hit. It could be right to an outfielder. And here's Ron Kittle with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Matt Williams. Now be low for a strike. Last game, Ron Kittle was 2 for 5, and he had a double. Outside 1-1. Top of the first. Chicago has Law, and he's a threat at second. 1-1. They go to third. They throw to third, and they will. Safe. He's safe, and Law will get to third. Williams got to do something with this windup. He has to. Rudy Law goes to third. Can't be allowing people that all day, or else, no outs. They could get into sacrifice position. They'll be 2-2. This will be the last strike, maybe, of the first inning. The pitch to Kittle. Oh, too low. It'll be 3-2. Greg Lazinski will be up, the former Philadelphia Philly. He won the World Series in 1980. The 3-2. Struck him out, and that'll end the inning. Good night there. The Toronto Blue Jays. It's still 0-0. Pitching is Lamar Hoyt. He has a loss. An ERA of 1.29, 7 innings. He's given up 3 hits, and he has 6 strikeouts. He was the pitcher in Game 1 of this series. And Damaso Garcia has probably been the MVP for Toronto here in a pivotal Game 5. Very pivotal Game 5. Hoyt, high ball 1. Remember, in Game number 1, Damaso Garcia had an inside the park home run. He also had a home run in the last game, going 2 for 5. That'll be a strike. It's 1-1. Lamar Hoyt trying to get in and get this done. That'll be to right field. If it drops, it'll be trouble. It's trouble. And that's a base hit. He's going to go to second. He might get him. They throw. He's safe. And Garcia gets a double. There have been not many runs for Toronto except for last game. And Garcia will get on second on a double. Now here's Barry Bonnell, who's only hitting 100. And that'll be a strike. Bonnell hitting only 100. Not that many at-bats for Toronto. They haven't scored many runs except for last game. The last game he was 2 for 4. So that's got to be 2 for 20 in the batting department. Down low, and it'll be fouled away. They got Garcia on second with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. It'll be on the ground and fouled away again. I will tell you this much: the offense has really jumped up in this series. Last game, that'll be fouled away. And again, Bonnell has fouled a lot away. The 0-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Damaso Garcia sits down. Lamar Hoyt, his first strikeout. Oh, good night. He went after that. It was high. Here's Lloyd Mosby, who's hitting 400. That'll be a strike. Bonnell couldn't move Garcia to third, so that hurts, because now they don't have anybody in sacrifice position right now. The 0-1 to Mosby. High pop fly, jammed him. Running in and diving and making the catch. And they get it into third. What a catch in left field. Oh my goodness. Nothing to lose here. But when Ron Kittle did that, he had to throw to third. And here's Jesse Barfield. He's hitting 0-53. That'll be high for a strike. 1 for 19. He did have a walk. The 0-1. Oh my goodness, that's right down the middle. Barfield got his first hit, it was a double. And he got an RBI on that in the last game, the 0-2. High 1 and 2. This has been a terrible series for Barfield. Really been bad, the 1-2. Struck him out, and it ends the first. Darmaso Garcia opened the game with a double, and they couldn't put him in. The end of 1, 0-0. This is a big game 5 because if Chicago wins, again we said, Chicago will have 2 chances at home to win the series. If Toronto wins, then Toronto will have 2 chances in Chicago. That's going to be a strike. Last game, Lazinski was 1 for 5 with an RBI. Swing and a miss here. Quickly 0-2. Matt Williams going through quickly. And inside 1-2. Matt for the Toronto Blue Jays. See if he settles down here and he gets Lazinski 1 out. And he doesn't like that call. He's upset. Let's see where that was. That was, you know, they say the rule book says any part of the ball that hits the strike zone. But you know that's not, well, let's see if that is followed. You always get arguments in the first innings because you can't see where somebody's strike zone is. It's not consistent yet. The 2 outs there, right to center field. And here's Tom Paciorek. He's hitting 400. Here in the top of the second. High into right field. Underneath, and they make the catch, 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second inning. You got Upshaw, Witt, and Johnson.
The first baseman, Willie Upshaw.
Here's Willie Upshaw in the second. That'll be a strike. He's calling him on the border. He had a triple and an RBI last game. He was 2 for 4. And we ball down low. High and deep to right. This is Upshaw. And it is back, and it is caught right at the wall at the niche. 1 out. Oh, my goodness. He runs out of room, and that's Kittle, Law, and Harold Baines. In the outfield, Law, Fletcher, Bernazard, and Paciorek. On the infield, and Carlton Fisk. And that was Harold Baines who got back there and made the catch, which was incredible. Now here's Ernie Witt, 1 out, bottom of the second. That'll be low ball 1. He's only hitting 1 for 8 in the postseason, 125. To the 1 of 8 or 2 of 16. Witt, and he fouls it back. It's Witt and Buck Martinez. Last game, Witt was 1 for 4. A double and an RBI. That was an 8-6 game. That was a crazy game. A strike there. It'll be 1-2. Chicago nothing, Toronto nothing, bottom of the second. Witt strikes out, 2 outs. That's the third strikeout of the day for Lamar Hoyt. You can see Ernie Witt. Good night. And here's Cliff Johnson at 167. And that'll be a fly ball to right. It hits the ground. Plenty of space. Now Cliff will get to second. He'll stay there. He's got 20 speed. So it's going to take a little bit for them to get home. And this was right field. And this was great, and now he's going to go. So here's Rance Mullinax, who has not had a hit at all. Runner on second. The pitch, a strike right down the middle. Rance has just walked once or twice. And that's it. The 0-1. That'll be over to left and fouled off. 0-2. Last game 0 for 3. The 0-2. And that's low 1-2. One, two outs. Durant on the ground. Second to first, and they get the out barely. Well, Toronto's had pressure on Chicago, but they can't get any runs in. Question, will that hurt them? Nothing. Now you wonder when this pressure's going to end, because you're not going to get pressure like this all game. And here's Scott Fletcher hitting .333 in the top of the third. He'll be down low, ball 1. Last game he was 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And Matt Williams now here in the top of the third. High ball 2. Fletcher is trying to get on with nobody out. If Chicago wins again, you got Tua Comiskey. Swing and a miss. It'll be 2-1. The 2-1. High into right field. He's going to go after it. It'll be foul, though. 2-2. High pop fly underneath. And that'll be Matt with a catch, 1 out. Well, the question was in game number 3 when Chicago won big and blew them out, and then they led 6-2, they said, is Toronto going to come in? Is Chicago going to come into Toronto and just take all 3 games and just blow them away and go back to Chicago up 3-2? And then when Toronto came back, there was a big, yeah, we're still here. And then Chicago got those 2 runs almost immediately. And the question is, game 5, Vance Law goes down on strikes, 2 out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Williams. But the question was, would the Chicago White Sox be able to, you know, they won game 4 when they were pressed. Are they going to come in here? And how would Toronto react? Well, offensively, they're okay, but they haven't had any. That'll be a base hit. And Law, this is his 2nd base hit of the day. The first one was a bunt, and this one is just straight up the middle. And that's Rudy Law. Now here's Tony Bernazard. 0 for 1. The pitch out. Ball 1. Have to quicken that move. So Bernazard is 0 for 1. Matt Williams, that's a strike. You can see he quickened the motion up after Law stole 2 bases in the first inning. The 1-1. That's a strike again. And Bernazard is watching his chance go right down the 2. The 1-2 with 2 outs. They throw to first. He's safe. The pitch. Struck him out. And they called it right on the borderline. We go to the bottom of the third. The White Sox nothing, Toronto nothing. Here's Alfredo Griffin.
Not shortstop. Alfredo Griffin.
And Alfredo, that's going to be fouled back, 0-1. Last 5 games, he has 3 runs. Griffin a strike again. Alfredo hitting .444 in the series, which is good. The 0-2, and he fouls it away. That was where the strikeout was in the last inning, so he had to swing. The 0-2 bottom of the third. That's the strikeout there, 1 out. Both pitchers looking good. Now they've been in jams, but they've gone out of them, and that's Alfredo Griffin. Good night. Now we're at the top of the order, and here's Damaso Garcia, who's really good, and he bunts it on the ground. He picks it up. They throw to first. He's out barely, so he can't pull a Rudy Law, and it'll be 2 outs. Oh, that is big. And that's the other Law with the great defense. And here's Bonnell, who's 2 for 17 in the series. He's 0 for 1 today. And that'll be a ball. Bonnell struck out last time he was up. Now nobody's on. The 1-0 pitch with 2 outs. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-1. Nobody on base here in the bottom of the third. Lamar Hoyt trying to get Bonnell. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Game number 5. The winner has a 3-2 lead. Struck him out up top. And that's exactly how they got Chicago to end the inning. Almost the same pitch. We go to the 4th. And here's Carlton Fisk. 4 for 17, an RBI in the series. He grounded out in the first. He's 0 for 1 today. And here's Matt Williams. And that's going to be a hard shot to right field and a base hit. So Carlton Fisk gets on first with nobody out on the first pitch. Oh, Carlton. And Ron Kittle, 0 for 1. 36 pitches, it's down below, he's not going to go. It's 1-0. Now the question is, Matt Williams, first pitch base hit, how is the rest of your inning going to go? A little bit slower because Carlton Fisk is a 44 speed. It'll be 1-1. Chicago with 3 hits, Toronto with 2. 1-1 here in the top 4th. Hard hit and foul. So Ron Kittle has had some big hits in this series. Here in game number 5, we got Fisk on first. 1-2, high and fouled away. He's calling that, so they're going to foul it away. And the 1-2 again. Here's Matt Williams. Struck out Kittle, 1 out. 5th strikeout. Lamar Hoyt at 90 and Matt Williams at 91. That's their pitching speed. And here's Greg Lazinski. He's hit 3 of 16. A home run, 2 RBI. This will be Greg 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be to right field. And it'll be caught, 2 outs. Sometimes hard to see. That's going to be 2 outs. And now here's Harold Baines. 6 for 15, 2 doubles and an RBI. Fisk is on first, so a base hit. Even a double might not score him. We don't know. High and a strike. Oh, very liberal with that strike zone. The 0-1, that means they got to swing the bat here today. Right down the middle, it's 0-2. Harold Baines, 0 for 1. The 0-2. Down below, it'll be short to first. And there's the out. Well, we go to the bottom of the fourth. Nobody scored yet. We got Mosby, Barfield, and Upshaw. Now, last game 4 was almost an aberration. As Lloyd Mosby's 0 for 1 today. He'll come up in the bottom of the fourth. And inside, Mosby to right. Will it hit? No, it won't. It'll be foul. Last 3 games, he's 6 for 12. He's really come out of his shell. And that'll be a strike there, 0-2. Bottom of the fourth inning. And inside, 1-2. Exhibition Stadium here in Toronto. 1-2. Struck him out. And there'll be 1 out. Lamar Hoyta's 6th strikeout.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Jesse Barfield.
That's going to be a strike. That's going to ball, outside. So Jesse Barfield is 1 for 16 in the series. He only has 1 double. He has had an absolutely horrible series. Swing and a miss here. It'll be 1-1. So, you know, Jesse Barfield would love to either get to the next series and forget about this one, or, I mean, there's got to be a point for the Blue Jays when you got to move them up or down. 1-2. Struck him out. He's 1 for 17 in this series. Lamar Hoyt has 7 strikeouts in 4 innings. Good night there. And here's Willie Upshaw in the bottom of the fourth. High ball 1. He flew out in the 2nd inning. He's hitting .278. High to right field, but underneath, and a catch, 3 outs. Well, I mean, there was a threat by Toronto on a long fly ball a couple innings ago, but it hasn't materialized. We're still scoreless. We're in the 5th. Here's Tom Paciorek. He's 0 for 1. He flew out in his 2nd. Hitting .375. That'll be down below. Williams gets it, throws the first one out. Paciorek, not the best first pitch hit. It kind of fooled him a little bit. He knows it. Now the second one is Scott Fletcher. He's 4 for 13. He has a double and 2 RBIs in his series. He popped up in the 3rd. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1, 1 out, top of the 5th. That'll be to right field and a base hit. A base hit there. That is big, and now it'll be. Wall will come up, but single, runner on first, Vance Law, who made a great defensive play against Garcia. Against the bunt, it's 0-1, but offensively, he's 1 for 12 in the series. He struck out in the 3rd. 0-1 with 1 out, top of the 5th. And that'll foul back, 0-2. 0-2. Advance lob. On the ground and fouled that one off. The National League is done. It'll be the Expos and the Phillies. That'll be an exciting series. The 0-2, and it'll be high 1-2. That'll be really exciting. The 1-2 with one out. High pop fly underneath. And that'll be 2 outs. Damaso Garcia. He's been really the best offensive showing. And here's Rudy Law, who's hot today. He had a bunt for a hit, and he had a single up the middle for a hit, and he's got Matt Williams' number. There's 2 outs, though. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Now it'll be on the ground. It's caught, and they'll go to first, and that's 3 outs. Oh my, we go to the bottom of the 5th here. It's Chicago nothing and Toronto nothing. While Chicago is getting some pressure on. Here's Ernie Witt. He's 1-11 in the series. 0 for 1 today, a strikeout in the 2nd. Witt did not play with Buck Martinez in the wild card game. And that'll be down below, fouled it off, 0-1. Ernie Witt is 0 for 1 today. Lamar Hoyt, and that's going to be 1-1. Ernie Witt 0 for 1. High and outside, 2-1. The 2-1 bottom of the 5th. High, and it'll be 2-2. Toronto now, they got to start getting runners on with nobody out. They did with Damaso Garcia a couple innings ago. Witt strikes out, and there's going to be 1 out. Toronto only has 2 base hits on the day, and Lamar Hoyt has 8 strikeouts today. Here's Cliff Johnson. He's 1 for 1. He doubled in the 2nd inning. Oh, he gave him one right there. It's 0-1. In the last game, he was 0 for 4 and struck out twice. 2 swings here. Lamar Hoyt is hot. He doesn't want to waste a pitch. He just wants to go right at him, and he does, and he gets 3. 9th strikeout of the day. Lamar Hoyt is on fire. Oh, wow. And now here's Rance Mulliniks. That'll be a ball down and away. 0-1. He 1-0. He grounded out in the 2nd. He hasn't had a hit in the postseason. And that's going to be a shot. Short to first, and they get him. 3 outs. We go to the 6th. A very pivotal game number 5, and you got Bernazard, Fisk, and Kittle, and we're scoreless. Here's Tony Bernazard. 0 for 2, he struck out and he lined out. Down low, ball 1. Bernazard signed out of Puerto Rico. 0 for 2 today, and there's the strike. Williams has given up base hits with nobody out. Inside, 2-1. None have come around and scored. Early on, we had a few runners on third. Nobody came in. That is deep, and that'll hit the wall. Might be gone. It is gone. And a home run to open the scoring. Tony Bernazard is 2nd of the playoffs, and Tony Bernazard goes deep on that here in the 6th inning. And now we got a run across the board. It's 1-0 Chicago here in game number 5. A win would be 3 in a row for Chicago. 404 feet. And it has quieted this crowd. And here's Carlton Fisk, who's 1 for 2 today. And Fisk to left field. Fisk is back, and Fisk is back-to-back. It's back-to-back home runs. Bernazard and Fisk. Fisk has just hit his first home run, and Matt Williams still has not gotten out yet. He threw that meatball right down, and Tony La Russa loves it. And they're going for 3 in a row here. It's 2-0. Oh, look at Carlton Fisk. Good night. 382 feet. And now you have Ron Kittle. 0 for 2. He'll be on the ground. A nice stop. The throw to first. They get him 1 out. I'll tell you what, Matt Williams is being hit. Rance Mullinax. Watch Rance. What a diving stop there. And he threw it sidearm to first. If he were faster, he would have got there. But here's Greg Lisinski now, 1 out. And that's going to be a ball 1-0. Chicago looking to make it 3 straight. Go back to Comiskey and win game number 6 and win the series. And that'll be to right field, right underneath, and out, 2 outs. Back-to-back home runs. Bernazard and Carlton Fisk. And here's Harold Baines. 0 for 2, fly out, and he grounded out. He's still hitting .375 in this series, though. First up, down below, ball 1. So Harold Baines. Down below, he's slow runner, so Williams will pick it up and throw him out. Tim Raines is fast for the Expos. Baines is not, and we're in the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0 Chicago.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, outfielder, Griffin.
The bottom of the 6th inning. Here's our great Fredo Griffin, 0 for 1. And that's going to be a strike. Last game he was 1 for 4. Toronto's down by 2. And high, pop fly. And going back underneath. And he'll make the catch 1 out. Oh, that was big, and with 1 out, Lamar Hoyt has done a great job here in Toronto Exhibition Park. And here's Damaso Garcia, 7 for 19 in the series, 2 home runs, 4 RBI. Toronto has been the team of comebacks, but they haven't been able to keep the comebacks, and this will be running in, but underneath to catch 2 outs. I'll tell you what, Rudy Law at center field, he's like, that was easy. And here's Barry Bonnell, 2 strikeouts, and he's not been doing well at all. Chicago was down 2-0. They won a solid game 3, and they won a crazy game 4. And now this is game 5, and they're leading 2-0. Bonnell again, a swing and a miss. The guy who struck out twice is now down 0-2 in the count. The 0-2 bottom of the 6th. Close, but they won't give it to him. 1-2. Only 2 hits for Toronto. It's been a while since they've had somebody on base. That'll be fouled off. I know Garcia got a hit. I forget who else got a hit. Inside, it'll be 2-2. 65 pitches. Unless Hoyt messes up, he could go all the way. Again, it'll be fouled off. Bonnell 0 for 2. 67th pitch. It'll be nubbed to right field and a base hit for Bonnell. So Bonnell is on with 2 outs. Lamar Hoyt, 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits. He has 9 strikeouts, and he's pitched 67 pitches. Here's Lloyd Moseby. 1 on, 2 outs. Moseby, and that's going to be a ball down low. Mosby's hitting .364 in the series. This could be weird. This could be a little intense. It's now 1 on, 1-0. Oh, and that was a meatball. He could have hit that to center field. Last game he was 2 for 4, 2 singles. He's 0 for 2 today. Oh, he reached for that. It's now 1-2. Lamar Hoyt looking for his 10th strikeout. The 1-2. High 2-2 now. So Lloyd Moseby, and then you're going to have Jesse Barfield after this. They throw to first, he's safe. It's at-bats like this that, this is game 5. If Chicago wins, they'll have the series lead for the first time. Hard hit and caught. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Scott Fletcher. Oh, Scott Fletcher, unbelievable catch. And Fletcher saves it. And it's still 2-0. So Jim Acker will be pitching. 6'2", 210, age 24. And he will be in, and here's Pachorik. 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. So here in the top of the 7th. High ball 1. So if you're Chicago, you want to put a lot of pressure. Actually, Chicago wants to get 3 right now, easily. That'll be on the ground and foul. In the National League, the Phillies in real life made the NLCS. They made it here. The Dodgers made it in real life. The Expos made it here. So they're 1 for 2. Right now, Baltimore leads 3-2. And if this holds, Chicago will be 3-2. So 3 of the 4 real life teams would be good. That's going to be 1 out. 3 of the 4 real life teams would make the Final 4. The only odd one out being the Dodgers losing. And the Expos in. Here's Scott Fletcher, 1 for 2. Now the outside ball 1. Fletcher singled in the 5th. Top of the 7th inning. Scott will foul that away, 1-1. Jim Acker, not bad. Coming in here in the top of the 7th. High pop fly to left. It's deep though. Right after I say that, he hits a home run. It's 3-0 Chicago. 3 solo shots, and Scott Fletcher hitting 8th in the order. He hits a home run, his first of the series, the first of the playoffs. And as soon as I say Jim Acker is pitching really well and he's getting in a groove, I have to eat my words. It's 3-0 White Sox. They're hitting the ball hard. That is their 7th hit. 7th hit of the day, and here's Vance Law. Great defensively, but offensively he needs to get on. It's 0-1. Strikeout and a pop out. He's 1 for 13 in this series. And that'll be down low, 1-1. If the White Sox win this game again, they play Comiskey 2 at home. And Toronto has to win both. And that's going to be to left field and foul. Baltimore's up 3-2. They were up 3-1. And then Detroit won, so it's 3-2. So Baltimore, same situation. They got to win one of two at home to clinch. So it's 3-2 with Rudy Law on deck. The 3-2. And that'll be on the ground. Second to first, 2 outs. You never know in baseball. Damaso Garcia, good defensive play, and here's Rudy Law. 7 for 21. He has a double in the series. 2 for 3, 2 singles. He's hitting .333, and that'll be fouled off. Very big here, Exhibition Park. And he fouls that off, 0-2. The 0-2. Almost struck him out there. Some didn't like that. It'll be 1-2. Top of the 7th inning. On the ground and fouled away. The 1-2 again. Top of the 7th. Nubbed it. And easy out there. Bottom of the 7th. Scott Fletcher. Unbelievable. Scott Fletcher, the home run, and it's now 3-0. The White Sox have been really playing well in the last few innings. Speaking of slumps, Jesse Barfield, 1 for 17 in the series. He has 2 strikeouts today. He only has 1 double, and that double had an RBI in the series. And Hoyt, it'll be 1-0. Bullpen, Dennis Lamp and Juan Agosto. Lamp and Agosto in the bullpen warming up. Barfield 0 for 2. And that'll be high, and what a catch. Oh, that's the second time the Blue Jays have hit a hard ball, and it was caught. The second time, you can't blame Barfield on that. That was an unbelievable athletic play. And here's Willie Upshaw now. 1 out, and Upshaw, that's a base hit. And it'll be a single. If that one would have been through, it would have been 2 on with nobody out. Question is, are they getting to Hoyt? Now here comes Ernie Witt. Ernie Witt is 0 for 2 today. Ernie, and that'll be fouled away, 0-1. Series, he's 1 for 10, a double and an RBI. Today he's 0 for 2, he struck out twice. So here comes Lamar Hoyt. And that'll be fouled away again. He's giving him meatballs. And he's not taking advantage. So it's the 0-2. Underneath and a base hit. They shift it over. And there's going to be the tying run coming to the plate. Here in the bottom of the 7th, we've seen crazy stuff in this postseason. And this is the time right now for Toronto to score, and they know it. And here's Cliff Johnson. He doubled in the second. He's 1 for 2 today. He's hitting .200 in this series. No home runs, 1 RBI. But he is the tying run, and he knows it. Except for that unbelievable play at first, there would have been probably bases loaded and nobody out. Everybody hitting the ball hard against Hoyt. And that'll be to right, and fouled it away. Nobody's going to catch that. 0-1. 3-0 game 5. Toronto finally pressuring. Bottom of the 7th. Outside 1-1. 1-1 with 1 out. Game number 5, and that'll be over to right field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Now he got 34 speed. Going around third. He should come home and score again. That's going to score 2. And it's going to be 3-2 now. 3-2 here in game number 5. Oh, what a big hit. Right up the middle. Look at this. To the right. Sorry, I keep thinking it was up the middle, but you see right there. Oh, that was clutch. And a new pitcher's going to come in. Lamar Hoyt, a great day, but he gave up 2 runs here. Toronto's a base hit away from tying it here in Game 5. A pivotal Game 5. Who's going to go up 3-2? And now Kevin Hickey has been in 2 games. No record in 2 innings. Struck out 1, walked nothing. Righties and lefties hate him. So here's Rance Mullinax. Rance 0 for 2. That's a strike, oh my. I understand he wanted to gauge the pitch, but, well, I'll tell you what, that was a meatball. It was high in the strike zone and hung in the air, and that could have been left field. Tying run on second. And he swings after the 1 in the dirt, and it's 0-2. Now, it's not quick speed at second. You're going to have to hit it deep. A simple single won't score the 0-2. Struck out Mullinax, and Mullinax will go down. And Mullinax is frustrated. And Rance is really frustrated. Look at this, a swing and a miss. He hasn't been great all day, and here's Alfredo Griffin. 0 for 2. 2 outs. Game 5. And that'll be a ball outside. Alfredo's 0 for 2. He struck out and he popped out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Toronto got 2 runs. They were down 3-0. Now they're down 3-2. Oh, this is heat to left field. He's back. It is gone. And Toronto has had a 4-3 lead. Alfredo Griffin with the home run. Alfredo Griffin saw it come in and he checked it up. I saw it halfway through the pitch. That thing was gone. That thing hung in the air and he knew it. And he just jacked it over left field. And in Game 5, it is now 4-3 Blue Jays. Oh my goodness. And it eked over the wall at 3:52. And with 2 outs, oh my goodness, the Blue Jays lead. And that'll be a strike there. And the fans are going crazy here. They are. They're leading 4-3 now. In Game 5, a game that they were dead before this inning. A game that they were dead. They were absolutely dead before this inning. Absolutely dead before the inning. The 1-1. And on the ground, they're going to pick it up. Hickey will throw to first. They get him 3 outs. Oh, they were dead in the water before this inning. And it's 4-3. We go to the 8th. Randy Moffett will be in. 1 game, 1 1/3 innings pitched. 2 strikeouts. Righties hate him. Lefties are all right with him. Randy Moffett. And now Tony Bernazard. Bernazard in the 6th inning. Look at this. He hit that home run in the 6th. And that opened the scoring 1-0. Then ever since then, it's been crazy. I can't believe Toronto has a 4-3 lead. And down below, it'll be ball 1. Toronto could be the absolute upset team. They were 6th best record in the American League. They had to win at New York in the New York Yankees, and they did. They won 6-1 in a wild card game to get in. And on the ground, this will be third to first, 1 out. And now they're just a few outs away from making it 3 games to 2 in the lead. Now here are the starters. Same with innings pitched. Williams less runs, Williams less earned runs. Same in hits, same in walks, and Lamar Hoyt at 9 strikeouts. He had 7 in 4 innings and 2 since. So here's Carlton Fisk, who hit a home run, a single, and an RBI. Fisk is 2 for 3. And he'll be on the ground and a base hit. So Carlton Fisk, his second straight at bat, where the first pitch goes into the outfield for a single. Oh, that was big. And Carlton Fisk. And now the pinch runner is Jerry Dybzinski. Jerry Dybzinski will come in, and Ron Kittle. He's 0 for 3, grounded out in the 6th. He's only 3 for 19 with the double, so that means they're going to have a new catcher. It's weird that they would do that and put in a new catcher. And that's going to be a ball outside. I guess they figure if they get a base hit, they need to score here. Randy Moffett is in. Remember, he's brand new in this inning. The 1-0. Strike there right down the middle. Ron Kittle 0 for 3. I can't believe Toronto scored 4 runs. They pitch out. It'll be 2-1. Randy Moffett, 4-3, Toronto and Chicago. The 2-1. Right on the line, it's 2-2 with an out. The 2-2. And got him inside and fouled away. Ronnie Kittle 0 for 3. The 2-2 again. They're going. Kittle was slow. They strike him out. They throw to second. He's safe now. So 73 speed. He steals second. And there'll be 2 outs. It was a strike him out, but he still gets on second. And now Lisinski can try and knock him in. He's 0 for 3 today. Flew in the 6th. He's only 3 for 18 in the series with a home run and 2 RBI. But only 3 for 18. And here we go in the top of the 8th, 2 outs. They have a tying run on second for Moffett. And down below, ball 1. Greg Lisinski and Randy Moffett. So big here. If Randy can get an out here, Toronto would be very close. Inside 2-0. They're 1 out away, Toronto, from getting to the 9th inning with the lead. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Lisinski took that. It'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Very big for Randy Moffett. The pitch. Down below, he picked it up. They're going to throw to third. He is safe there. A swing and a miss, though. It was a wild pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2 for the count. So now a base hit will score no matter what. He went to third. And that was right in front of Ernie Witt. The 2-2. And it'll be 3-2 to Lisinski. They got Harold Baines on first. The 3-2 pitch now to Greg Lisinski. On the ground. It'll be caught. And they stop him. Oh, what a snag there at first. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-3. Well, I can't believe here's Dick Tidrow. He's been in 3 games, 2 1/3 innings pitched, 3.86 ERA, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Righties really don't like him, and lefties are all right with him.
A defensive change for the White Sox. Now catching, number 7,
Mark Hill will be catching. And now up will be Barry Bunnell. Let's take a look at it right now. Bunnell 130 in the series. He's 1 for 3, singled in the 6th. But I'll tell you what, right now, if Toronto gets a win, that's going to be a strike. If Toronto wins here, then they're going to go, oh my goodness, they'll go up 3-2. And that would be a major upset. All they would need is one more. So Tidrow, and that'll be a strike again. They say he went. It's a 0-2 to Bunnell, who had a big hit last inning, but has not had a great series. The 0-2, it's inside, 1-2. The NLCS is set. The ALCS is still up in the air. 1-2 down below, 2-2. Philadelphia, Montreal, that should be a fun series. The 3-2. No, 3-2 now. I keep seeing that 3 in Chicago White Sox score, and it messes me up. Now it's 3-2, and Bunnell, he's 1 for 3. The pitch. Down below and fouled away. 1 for 3, Bunnell. The pitch. Struck him out. That'll be 1 out. It took Tidrow 7 pitches, but it's going to be 1 out. And that one was, well, they say it's in the strike zone. And he swung at it, though. So here's Lloyd Moseby, who's 0 for 3. His average is dropping. And Tidrow's going to throw it high, ball 1. He lined out in the 6th. Remember that? It was an unbelievable catch by the shortstop. He's hitting .348 for this series. It was more. And that'll be a strike, 1-1. 1-1. 1-1, bottom of the 8th. And did he go? Yes, he did. It's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it'll be fouled off. So Lloyd Moseby, they need an insurance run. They need an insurance run. Did he go? Oh, they're going to call him out on that, and he doesn't like it at all. Moseby doesn't like it, and the fans, well, I don't know about this. Maybe. I could see that. And here's Jesse Barfield. It's a ball 1. So Barfield. That'll be high, pop fly, center field, way back, and he's not going to get it, so they're going to end the 8th. This is humongous stakes right now. The 9th inning is coming up. You got Baines, Paciorek, and Fletcher. And if they don't score, Toronto goes up 3-2. So here's Dave Giesel. 2 games, he has 2 saves and 2 opportunities. 1 2/3, 1 strikeout, and righties and lefties hate him. Giesel, if he can get 3 outs here and not give up a run, he'll be a hero. They'll be up 3-2. So here's Harold Baines. That's going to be low ball 1. Toronto would be the first home team to win. And if they win here, they'll be up 3-2. And it might be a tremendously major upset. Boy, those game 6s are going to be very intense. So Baines. Will be on the ground and foul. It's 1-1. Oh my. Dave Giesel trying to get the save. Baines knows how big it is. For him, high pop fly, center field. Underneath and moving, one out. Oh, Toronto's 2 outs away from one of the big upsets and one of the great comebacks. They were down 3-0 in this game, and in the bottom of the 7th inning, they went crazy, and they made it 4-3. Here's Tom Bachorik. 0 for 3, struck out in the 7th. 6 for 18. He has 2 doubles, but he has 4 RBI. 1 out, and Pachurik high and fouls it off. They got to be careful. That could have been gone. And here's Pachurik now at 0-1. Giesel looking good. Down low, 1-1 with 1 out here in the 9th. 0 for 3, Pachurik. Down low, 2-1. Are they going to get a runner on? Giesel again. 3-1. It doesn't break in. And Scott Fletcher, the home run hitter, is on deck. The 3-1 with 1 out. Now to be a hard shot and a catch. 2 outs. Rance Mulliniks with the catch. Oh my, Rance Mulliniks, what a catch. And now they're down to their final out. Scott Fletcher home run. Remember the home run he had to make it 3-0. And now here they go, 9th inning, 2 outs. Here's Fletcher. And that's slow ball 1. 1 more out and Toronto's up 3-2. The pitch. It'll be 2-0 outside. Dave Giesel. The 2-0 to Fletcher. A swing and a miss there. It's 2-1. Toronto's so close, and they will go to Chicago and have 2 chances to win. The pitch. It'll be a strike, 2-2. The 2-2, top of the 9th inning. The pitch to Fletcher. High, and he fouls it off. He's still alive. They're down to their final strike. I asked Hubbard how that happened in Atlanta. The 2-2. High, he jammed him, and it's going to hit the ground, maybe not, and it's caught, and the Toronto Blue Jays are up 3-2. Oh, what a huge victory. At bottom of the 7th inning was one of the biggest half innings in its entire series, and Chicago knew they blew it. They had all the momentum in the world. Often winning streaks are ended when you lead by a big margin and another team comes back. When you win and you get a little comfortable, and you can see the 6th and 7th innings were all the scoring. Oh my goodness, and look at the elation on Toronto. They're a game away. They're a game away from pulling a major, major upset. The 6th seeded team, the 5th ranked, the 5th best record, the 5th best record in the AL. And oh my, the 5th best record in the AL, and they're 1 game away from playing the winner of the Orioles and the Tigers series. That home run was big. And we're going to Comiskey for game number 6. Oh, that barely went over, and when it went over, and there was the catch there, when that thing went barely over, that was huge. Cliff Johnson, 2 for 3. He had 2 doubles and 2 RBI. So let's take a look. For Chicago, Law was 2 for 4. Fisk was 3 for 4, and the rest were donuts, except for Fletcher, which was 2 for 4.
3 hours and 2 minutes.
Fisk with the home run, Bernazard with the home run, and Fletcher with the home run.
Drive home safely.
Law had 2 stolen bases, both back-to-back in the 1st inning, and Dybzinski had a stolen base. He was a pinch runner. He didn't even get up. Neither did Hill for pitching. Hoyt. Hickey gets the loss. He only gave up one hit, and he gave up one run. One of those runs was earned. He had one strikeout, and Tidrow did all right for Toronto. Garcia and Bonnell both with a hit, and then Upshaw and Witt with a hit. Johnson, the DH, had two. He was the only multi-hit player today for Toronto. Johnson had two doubles today. Garcia had a double. Alfredo Griffin, oh my goodness, what a home run. The RBIs, Griffin had two and Johnson had two. Pitching Williams, 6 innings, he gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Acker gets the win. Jim Acker, 1 win, so he's 1-0. He only pitched an inning. Moffitt had a hold, and Giesel with the save. The wild pitch, Moffitt had 1. Now we're going to take a look at the pitcher analysis. So here are the Blue Jays. There's Williams, Giesel, Moffitt, Acker, and now for the White Sox. Hoyt, Tidrow, Hickey, and those were the 3. Now for the batters, and when we do the batters, here's all of the White Sox with the last 40 pitches thrown. But now, I mean, how crushing for Chicago. Many, many times your winning streaks are ended just like this. You know, very rarely does a winning streak come in and a team get dominated. They're like, well, it wasn't our night. A lot of times a team will go up and start hot, and then all of a sudden another team will come back and end a winning streak. And here come the Blue Jays. And that's what happened here. Chicago was up 3-0, and the Blue Jays were dead in the water. They were all dead in the water. There was no way the Blue Jays were going to win. And in the bottom of the 7th, they did what they did. They even had 1 out in the inning. And they just did what they did. That was unbelievable. And they scored 4 in the bottom of the 7th inning. What an incredible game. Well, that's going to be it for us today. Game number 6 and 7 are in Toronto. Toronto has a 3-2 lead. Chicago, to win the series, have to win both at home. Toronto just needs to win 1 on the road. That's all they need to do is win 1 on the road, and they go to the ALCS. The final, Toronto 4, Chicago 3. Have a great day. We'll see you for Game 6. Both Baltimore's up 3-2 and at home for Game 6 against Detroit. And Toronto's up 3-2 and on the road for Game 6 against Chicago. Oh my. We'll see you in a bit.